Decorators and a microphone. The UK's first painting and decorating podcast with Trev and Ryan.
Hello.
Hi guys.
Sorry. We're off, aren't we, Ryan?
Yeah, we're
We've not
going.
even had a talk. I'll tell you what.
We're just going. I got bored of. Well,
Yep.
It's been we finished the job. Got back here about what 3? About 2:30.
2:30. Watch football.
Watched the football.
Had a shower.
Had
Watched
a shower,
football.
I was hiding my van out.
Yeah, and then
set fire to some stuff. Accidentally wasted a fire extinguisher.
oh, Ryan.
You realise, when I'd done that little fucking fuck about show off thing.
Yeah.
Apparently you can only do that once.
Ah.
You use it once and then it's done. So
Okay.
there's 15 quid worth of fire extinguisher.
Oh, well done. Fuck that right up.
Guarantee, my luck, my van's going to catch fire on the way home.
Anyway, on this week's podcast, I've just realised that kids, grandchildren, you don't have to love them. Sometimes they can be little cunts, and it doesn't make you a bad person.
I was Dad a minute and 7 seconds in with the first cunt there, and even me. Woo! Had a couple of beers again this week.
No, but you don't have to love your in fact, you don't have to love your kids. You don't have to love your grandchildren. Sometimes they can be little fuckers, and you just got to be at one with yourself and say, yeah, you at the minute you're being a little fucker. I don't like you. In fact, you're getting on my fucking nerves. But we'll talk about that later. But yeah, that's just what we're going to cover. Also, Ian Crump, you're a bit of a wanker, but we'll talk about that in the extras.
Actually, I've got a response on our Google form, which you've gone to our Instagram bio. You can find. Give us a little bit of anonymous feedback. I got a bit of feedback on that I want to talk about in the free.
Oh,
about
right.
A person with a very similar name to that.
Yeah, exactly. Because you know what I mean. Oh, don't get me started. I'm just gonna take a deep breath.
We are 2 minutes in, and I've already had to turn down your levels.
I know,
once
but I'm just gonna take a deep breath.
You are going to turn into an alcoholic because of this podcast.
I got a message in the week from Kev Steer, and he said, "If I pay extra, will you please have a couple of beers before you start the podcast?" Because apparently I get opinionated off a few beers.
Do you?
Well, to be honest, we've watched the football. We've had a few beers, so yeah, hold on tight.
I'm very much sober. I still have to go home after this.
Exactly. But yeah, I had something else. You don't have to like your kids. You don't have to like your grandchildren. What was the other
Fucking
thing?
Crump, football, couple of beers.
Oh, Marie.
Dragonfly.
She got in touch.
A voice note from Marie. She's got a couple of things that can get fucked.
I also had a few things on the Max as well. Max has ventured off. Bear in mind, he's not done an outside with me, or to my knowledge, he's not done an outside at all. But fair play to him.
And they are a very different ball game.
Yeah, and to be fair, he's taken one on, and he's done very well out of
Idiot.
it.
Fool.
He took one on, and I just like his attitude when it comes to getting his money. So we're going to talk about that later as well.
Yeah.
That made me smile because he didn't take any shit. He's 19, and he has got.
The avarice. That's the good word.
In fact, what I'm thinking we're going to do the work, and I'm just going to hand over the invoicing to Max because he has got it fucking cracked.
Yeah.
So
you don't fuck around with his money.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not doing it for a fucking laugh. I'm doing it because I want to get paid.
I'm not doing it for the fun.
And Max seems to have grasped that concept quite well, but we'll talk about that later. Later?
Well, yeah.
Did you hear I said that? Later. Yeah. We'll talk about that later. So,
what are we talking about first?
Also, I did. Nowadays there's a big trend of doing all this sort of like, follow me for a week, and we do a boot camp, and we do.
Hold on. Whoa. What's that? Explain that to me.
Well,
follow you where? Where are you going?
Well, apparently there's a big trend now that the idea is that people do a webinar or you love that word, don't you?
It's just such a what was the other one we had a couple of weeks back? It was a couple of years back now, and I just hated the name of it.
That was webinar.
Was it webinar? I'm sure there was something else
Yeah.
we were trying to come up with a different word for, because webinar, I just don't. It just sounds
webinar.
it sounds very American and sounds very wanky.
It does, yeah. But this was a boot camp I followed, so did it from Monday to Thursday.
Very wanky.
Yeah, it does sound a bit wanky, and the whole idea is that people get you to do a little bit, sort of like pull you in.
Just a little bit of. Are you still on your computer?
Yeah.
Are you going to be using it through the show? Or?
Would you like me to turn it off?
Yes, please.
Okay. Yeah, it's basically a little bit of ball tickling.
Right. That's
what they do. They sort of tickle your balls, get you sort of, this is what I could do for you. Let me tickle your balls a bit more. This is what I could do for you. I'm going to tickle your balls a bit more. But to be fair, hang on, let me just shut down. So to be fair, I went with this. It's Marshmallow that did it. Know your brand.
Yeah, she's in our
she
Facebook
is
group.
Fucking brilliant. And to be fair, that's what she did. She sort of tickled my balls. I enjoyed it. But she's marketing related, and you know people think, oh, fucking marketing, wanky woo. But she's not. She's very much in tune with the trade.
I like that. That was very
what?
I like that. In tune with the trade.
She is in tune.
So is that? I mean, if we were still on radio,
yeah.
That would have been a good tagline for them. Don't Louis, fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off, Louis.
Yeah.
No, but she is very much. She wants to get shit done, and I like that attitude. She said, look, I'm here to help you get shit done, which is good. So, what she spent her 4 days doing was getting you to do a video and encourage people. You know what I mean? Don't tell people what you do. Tell people what you can do for them. So, all this.
Yeah, people are selfish. In essence, they are. They just want to know what you can do for them.
Exactly.
They don't give a fuck about
what you can do.
When we speaking of that certain radio station, when we first went up there, Dad had to give a short bio, is what they said, to put on their website. I think Dad submitted in the end about 3 A4 pages of what he's done, where he's been, what he's doing.
Exactly. They don't give a fuck.
Horrendously ripped the piss out of for it.
Yeah, because they don't care.
Very, very much turned into like a little novella autobiography.
Yeah, and they don't care. They just want to know what you could do for them, really.
Yeah, exactly.
So basically, this is what Georgia said. You know, is don't tell people what you do. Tell people this is a big mistake fucking Mr. Crump makes. He's very good at fucking telling everybody how good he is, but no one's fucking interested.
So much for putting in extras. 7 minutes in. Jesus, I think you should have some more beers. I'm quite enjoying this. I can sit back on this side of the desk and just let you go.
No, but I'm just giving a bit of friendly advice.
I'd like to.
Hey, Ian, if you're listening, stop talking about yourself and telling people what you can do for them.
If you also hear a couple of little hits and knocks as well, is it gesticulating?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
we're doing a lot of arm waving to the screens at the moment.
That are off.
The turn off screens. There's a lot of action, very animated. Just have that picture in your mind while he goes through this.
I do apologise. So anyway, back to Marshmallow. We'll start off on a Monday by sorting out your ideal customer, which is fantastic.
That's a very easy way to get yourself going into thinking a little bit more about your business, is getting your ideal customer. Who do you want to work for? If you could work for just one person for the rest of your life, who would that person be? So
you direct all your marketing at that one person. So we did it on the Monday. On the Tuesday, we then did a video addressing that one person. And I know you fuckers hate video, but
I hate talking on a podcast. I have not listened. Like, this isn't bullshit or anything. I have not listened to one of these fucking podcasts because I hate the sound of my own voice.
So this is what I'm saying. If you hate video,
still put out 100 episodes-ish, nearly, roundabout.
If you hate video, guaranteed every other fucker that's listened to this hates video too. So
sorry, again, just to jump in.
Fucking hell, we'll get on in a minute.
My Starling bank account, I just couldn't log into it for whatever reason. Yeah. And I tried to reset it all, couldn't do it, so I emailed them. And they said, if you could, because you have to do a fucking stupid
that video
verification.
Now. Yeah.
You have to do that. And I was a little bit fucking red-eyed. And I sent them, she was like, if you could do it, email me when you've done it, and then I'll clear it straight away, and we'll try and see what the problem is. And I sent her an email going, it's a bit more embarrassing when you know someone's actually watching it. I thought it was just some like super advanced AI that just sort of checked that you were a real person and it wasn't like a fake video. But no, someone actually watches that. My name is Ryan Mangan Jones. My verification code is...
it's fucking horrible. But this is what I'm saying. Every fucker hates doing video. So if you can get over that and do video, you're way, way in front of everybody else.
Yeah, and honestly...
So why don't you fucking do... And you always see the worst of yourself.
Yeah. I think the thing is as well is have a quick YouTube of how to get good angles with your phone, and set the lighting up a little bit.
Exactly.
Honestly, 5 minutes of getting the right angle, 5 minutes of finding a nice light source in your house, even if it's a big window in the evening as the sun's coming in, sort of thing. Just get the lighting right, get the angle right, so you're not fucking looking down, double chinning at it.
Yeah.
You know, a little bit above your eye line. That's where you want to be.
And also, if you have to borrow a bit of your Mrs. Foundation to put on your fucking face, who the fuck's gonna know?
And if you want to put on a pair of her knickers, you know,
I mean, if that makes you feel more comfortable and confident, then you do that.
But you don't need to show that.
I mean, I've stopped at foundationer, but knickers, fine. I mean, we're not going to judge you. But yeah, just fucking do it for fuck's sake. Yeah, I say this is probably my customers. Anyway, just fucking do it because no other fucker's doing it. So if you're doing it, you're way ahead of the game. So that was the second day. Third day, what was the third day? I don't know
why you're looking at me.
But anyway,
I didn't do nothing.
It's just, this is what I'm saying. Now is a prime time to fucking get ahead with your market.
If you think you've missed out on spraying just a little bit, jump on the marketing now, because I think that's the next sort of thing that's going to push people to earn a bit more. And also,
money. If you think, I've got enough work, I don't need. No, now is the fucking time to do it. If you've got enough work, if you've got money to throw at marketing, fucking do it. Don't wait.
It's planning for tomorrow today.
Exactly. Don't think
that's a slogan.
I like
for a company.
Yeah, I like that. That's very good.
John, you can have that one for free. jmears.co.uk.
Yeah, exactly.
Or .com. I can't ever remember.
Just fucking do it. Don't think, I've got
Probably
enough. I've got enough work. You can never have enough work. So just
fucking all right. That's a very big fucking statement there.
You can
never have enough work.
Right.
Mate, honestly, genuinely, I think you fucking can. And Joe, if you're listening, I think you fucking do.
No, but you can always turn it down, can't you?
Yeah.
And it's such a nice thing. I had a woman phone me up today. I said, sorry, I can't do it till March. I said, no, I can't do it till March. And she just like, I said, honestly, I'm that busy. I can't get it. And it does, it's sort of, well, you must be very good then. Well,
yeah.
Well, yeah. I don't know about very good.
My marketing's very good. Yeah, I'm decorating.
I'm either very good or I'm very cheap. And I know I'm not fucking cheap. So that's, I know I'm definitely not cheap.
I'm getting pizza grease all over this desk, by the way. I hope you enjoy.
No, don't do that. So, it's...
All right, day 4?
Day 4. Oh, day 4 was good. Day 4 was sorting out your Facebook header. And in fact, I don't want to boast, guys, but we got on Canva. And to be fair, I fucking love... Next to spreadsheet's number 1. Canva is number 2. So, George was on there to sort out his Canva. And as she was doing it, I was doing it too. So, got my new Facebook banner up and done. Lovely, looks fucking good. Check me out, TJ Painting and Decorating. Find me on Facebook.
Painting and Decorating Tips with TJ, Trevor Mangan.
That's
top
YouTube.
10 tips. Oh, okay, sorry.
So yeah, just check it out on Facebook. So she finished, and about 2 minutes later, mine was posted on her Facebook page. Done. And it just looks better. It's far better than what I'd done, to be honest. Your
graphic design sometimes can be a little bit much.
It is either on or off, isn't it?
It's either black and white or every fucking colour you can select.
Exactly.
8-bit RGB gives you, I think, 13.8 million colours, and I think you use about 13.7 of those fucking million.
So anyway, I did the Facebook, and also then I got a little message saying, "Oh, would you mind if I used it in my mail shot?" So yeah,
in her what?
Mail shot.
Okay.
So
not her mail slot.
No. So my before and after banner on Facebook was used in the was used in the
See, I don't know whether this is just a different way of thinking about these types of things, but you're thinking about that as like I'm thinking that's a really good before and after. This is how shit it looked before my course, and this is how good I can make you get it to
this is how retarded he was before he fucking done my course, and now look, this is how good he is now. But no, if you've got, I mean, I think she might be taking a few courses down by Monday, maybe /Tuesday, but go to Marshmallow, Nailed On for Trades, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Go on there, have a look.
Good that you know that fully.
No, it's marshmallow.
Properly confirmed.
But it's now off trade. You'll find it anyway.
You're not fucking idiots. Let's bring that one back. I like that
yeah,
one. You're not
yeah,
idiots. You
yeah.
can find it.
So get on there and have a look, because I thought I'd say. And sometimes it's just good to spend. It was quite nice to spend an hour out of my evening, 7 till 8.
Ignoring the missus. I've got work to do. Fuck off.
Exactly. And then just come up here. Well, no, don't you come up here, because I'll be up here. No. But just,
you definitely don't want to be coming up here in the evening when he's alone. You don't want to be doing that. I told you now.
Find your little space.
Find yourself your own little wank shed,
and then have 5 minutes to yourself, or an hour to yourself, and I'll tell you what, you'll be surprised at the improvements you can make. That's what I'm saying.
But I mean, obviously that's a paid course.
No, it's free.
Is it free?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
But then, like
ignore anything I'm going to say. I was going to big up John there, but if you're listening to this podcast, you already know about fucking John.
Exactly.
But what does John know? He's never run his own decorating business. Nice
dig there.
I'm a wanky cunt.
Yeah, I like that. Right, well done.
Yeah.
I tell you what, John was very, very, very forgiving over that. I wouldn't have been. No. But anyway.
Yeah. If it wasn't on John's forum, I think I might. If John, like, on his own sort of, I think it's sales and marketing support for decorators, is it?
Yeah.
If it wasn't on his one, if it was just on like Deck Forum or something like that, I might have gone off a little bit. But if John has taken it very well, then obviously you don't need me fucking yappy dogging behind him. What do you fucking say, you fucking cunt?
And I was a lot of that. And I didn't see the comment because I've blocked the person. Yeah. But then someone actually sent me a screenshot. Yeah. And what a wanker. Yeah. Everything he advised you to do with marketing, he fucking didn't do in that post. Yeah. You're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you've got those screenshots, so we could
I've got
read
them
them out in a bit.
Yeah.
So we were doing a shop front this week in lovely Hartley Whitney, which is a nice little village placed right in the middle of a dual carriageway. As in, the high street for the village has a dual carriageway on one side and a dual carriageway on the other side. So it was loud as fuck the entire week. I think I was only there for 2 days, but still, for the entire week. And it was quite fun because it was a listed property, and it was... I've never painted a listed building before. I'm sort of scared, is what I got from Joe. I don't know whether what we're using is going to get us fucking fined or something. I think we'll be all right. We just gave it a quick flick over and another coat up. I think with that sort of thing, it's if you're doing huge changes, isn't it? Like huge colour changes or making big alterations to the building itself.
Yeah, and the council want to get involved.
To the fabric of the building, isn't that what they say?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Whereas this was just chucking the same colours back on, just make like freshen that up a bit. We used B-Deck barn paint, which is fucking banging stuff, especially in the black. But obviously we have a female decorator working with us, and Hartley Whitney's quite a fucking. I think I might have seen one person under the age of about 30. Walk past us. Granted, we were at the edge of the town, like we were right on the last little bit of it. It wasn't like the main high street. Yeah, I know we are. Just off the roundabout. Yeah, after that roundabout. And this doddery old fucking limping hunchback cunt goes walking past, and I was up the ladder, so I didn't hear it because there's just going past me. I didn't hear a fucking word of what this matey said. But he goes hobbling past Vicky and goes, surprised they let you loose with a brush. Fucking what? And she said to me, she was like, I didn't say anything because I was just too fucking shocked to say anything. And I said to her, well, good thing is Joe will back you up. If you feel you need to call someone a cunt, a member of the public a cunt, he'll fucking think you're probably in the right mind to do it, and he'll back you up.
I think he was heading in the right direction.
Yeah. I said to her, what you should have said is, you've not got many fucking days left. Don't make me make it any fewer.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you know. Yeah, so next time he came past, I made sure I jumped off the ladder. She was still working away. I don't think she gave as much of a fuck as I did, but I fucking stared him down the entire time as he walked past. You try saying something, you fucking old cunt.
Yeah, exactly.
And I said much the same to her. Like, as much as I love my nan, and I miss her now she's gone, and, you know, blah, 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 she did need to die. Like... just that sort of attitude and that outlook on the world just sort of needed to fade away.
It is that
like we were watching Coronation. I always remember this. We were watching Coronation Street in the living room, and there was 2 girls kissed on Coronation Street, and Nan fucking flipped. Get that fucking thing off my TV. That's fucking disgusting. I ain't watching that. Turn it off. I'm not watching this show ever again. Yeah. I'm just like, nah, shut up.
I mean,
2 girls kissing is quite nice, actually. Yeah, quite enjoy it.
I don't mind 2 blokes. I get offended by 2 blokes kissing, but I don't mind watching 2 minutes of them bumming. That's fine. 2 minutes of that's fine. Yeah.
A couple of minutes of bumming's all right.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. That refers to our last podcast. So if you haven't heard it, please
please do. Yeah. So you don't think Dad's fucking giant homophobe. You might want to tune into the extras as well, because we went into it on the extras too, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, at least in your mind, I remember we went out to Spain once, and on the flight back, there was I don't necessarily think she was trans, but it was a bloke dressed as a woman. Yeah. In the simplest of fucking terms.
Yeah.
And you said, if she's got the fucking bollocks, excuse the fucking phrase, to walk up and down an aisle of EasyJet customers dressed like that, and not passing not particularly well,
exactly.
Then fair fucking play to her.
Close, proximity.
Yeah,
I think sometimes we just need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah,
rather than pass your fucking instant reaction, which is fucking hell. Just think, you know what I mean?
And that's what I mean. Like, I think it is just like, so you'll get older and you'll get towards Nan's age, and at least you'll be like, I don't understand it, but I can accept it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need to understand it to accept it. It's just what the kids are doing nowadays.
You know what I mean? If that person believes that strongly that he wants to be a fucking woman,
crack on, yeah.
Yeah, then think, fucking hell, you got more fucking balls than I've got, mate.
Yeah.
And I'd never do it.
Yeah, exactly.
I could never do it. I don't think I could ever.
No.
So he must feel that strongly that he wants to be accepted as a woman, then fucking embrace it. Don't be a cunt and think,
and
you know what I mean? Just and if you could be like that, and accept one person and then maybe another person,
I think,
and another person, the fucking world would be a better place. People
forget sometimes. Fuck all to do with you, really. At the end of the day, the people need to get their fucking nose out of other people's business. If someone's cracking on and not hurting anyone, shut the fuck up.
And who the fuck are you to judge their lives?
Exactly.
You don't know what they've been through. You don't know how they feel.
Not you, listener. We're just having a bit of a fucking...
No, them. They might be cunts.
You listening.
Yeah, you might be a cunt.
Especially if your name's Ian Crump.
Oh, yeah, you are a cunt. But... but if you have been a cunt in the past and you've looked at people and you've judged them, just think, hang on a minute, I'm being a bit of a fucking dickhead here.
Yeah.
Just fucking think about,
my favourite ever customer, most fucking mind-bending experience I've ever had with a customer. Worked for this dude, it was just a shitty rental, water stain. It wasn't shitty, but it was just a rental, couple of water stains I had to deal with. And I always chat to the customers, end up chatting to them. He made me this big fucking Arabic coffee, and I can see why they're so fucking hairy now, because that shit will put hairs on your chest, no doubt.
Hairs on your fucking teeth.
Yeah, it was fucking Jesus. It was like drinking tar. Fuck me, is this coffee, or did you get to the bitumen out? And anyway, just chatting away to him, he has some really interesting books on his bookshelf. So I was like, oh, what are these books about? Why do you have them? It's a bit of a, weird collection. Anyway, turns out matey was a Syrian refugee, and he'd been in England for about 10 years, spoke fucking perfect English, and he was a professor of law at the University of Surrey. So in 10 years, from getting off of the fucking boat to when I was chatting to him, he'd got all of his degrees, all of his qualifications, learned English, studied law, and then became a professor of law at University of Surrey. Isn't a shit university.
Yeah.
It's not like fucking one of the top ones, but it's definitely not one of the bottom ones. And even more than that, he was a Sharia law hate cleric. He was one of those people, fucking, remember mate, you were the hook arm back in the 2000s. Yeah. He was one of those blokes, fucking women stoned, it's alright to fucking rape 13-year-old girls, all of this shit. He was all for that. And then he realised, actually, I don't agree with a lot of this. And when you don't agree, you can't just fucking...
Not agree.
Yeah, you become an apostle. And an apostle, you're an outcast. And his dad, his own father, had a hit out on him. So if you brought matey's head to his dad back in Syria, You get a house, good chunk of land, a couple of wives, and a herd of goats. And I think a bit of cash as well, he said.
His own dad?
His own dad done that to him. So he decided he had the fucking...
But, yeah. The balls and the fucking...
So he's not some fucking matey working down in a kebab shop. Isn't just some bloke that's come over here to take your fucking job. You know, you don't know his fucking history. You don't know what they've been through and where they've turned around and what they've done.
Yeah.
And that was one of the things he said. He was like, all of these people saying I come over here and take their jobs. If they want to jump up on the fucking podium with me and give a lecture, they can. But I don't think they're qualified enough. And I fucking cracked up laughing.
Yeah.
He's got a fucking point.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Who the fuck are you to judge someone else's life? You're not.
And that's the other thing with immigrants. England as a sort of nation, we spent a good couple hundred years fucking up everyone else's country.
Oh, what, the empire?
Yeah. You know.
Yeah.
I mean, easy one there is the fucking, I think 43, the Bengal famine. That's quite a big fuck up. I mean, if some Bengalis want to come over here, yeah, that's all right, mate. You crack on.
Yeah, it is. I think as a nation, we're far too easy to fucking judge, and it's so easy. I am one of the fucking worst for it.
It's quite fun to do as well.
Exactly,
you do enjoy it. We enjoy being fucking grumpy cunts.
Yeah, but
especially as decorators. This is a decorating podcast.
But at the end of the day, you just make yourself look a bit of a cunt.
Yeah, and it's it's fucking easy for me to do that anyway. I don't need any more fucking help making myself look like a dickhead.
Yeah. But if you can make someone else's day that's got a bit of a struggle a little bit easier, then why wouldn't you?
The only people we do judge are... let me get the list out for you. Hold on, let me... there's just one name on here.
No, it's yeah.
I mean, obviously you can judge people, but just make sure you know when you're going into it. Don't judge with no fucking information.
Exactly. There are a few people we judge.
We went down a fucking maze there, and I think we nearly might have walked into a dead end. How's the yard looking?
What, the new one?
The new yard.
Well, we've been there and sprayed it today, so we'll find out. I almost think it's too big.
But I don't think there's such thing.
Yeah.
I think if it was priced any more than what it is, then maybe I'd agree with you. But for the money that it is, for that money, you're not finding anywhere that's got that amount of room. Oh no, I've got the floor plan here for you, ladies and gents.
Here we go.
So
Ryan, give you the
there's
dimension of the estate.
A few little what do you call
returns?
Yeah, returns,
ins and outs,
and things on it. But we won't.
Generally,
we'll just give you a bit of a general. So it is. That's maths on her. It's about 19 meters one way and about 10 meters t'other way.
And we're looking at what, $580 a month.
$580 a month.
And it's 4 meters. Well,
yeah, it's fucking 4 meters you high. Can easily, if we wanted to, we could probably build up a little top, like upstairs bit in there, like a mezzanine. That's the word. A mezzanine.
So and I'll tell you what we did do. We have actually today. We last week we struggled.
Did you work out the square meterage?
No.
Do you reckon you could do that quick, or will that take you a while?
No, I could probably do it quickly. But we today we.
You make your point. I'll run with it while you do it.
Today we did one coat of.
We done a coat of contract mat on
thanks,
there.
Right.
So. Well, we had a GX21. We had quite a variety of machines there today. Well, I say machines. We had one machine and 2 fucking kids' toys. So we had one GX21 that apparently needs a ball bearing in it. Have we recorded the podcast by that point?
No.
Did we tell the Max and the ball bearing story?
I think we did, yeah.
Oh, okay. That apparently needs a ball bearing in it, and then we had a 350 and an SF23. The SF23 just sort of came out for a little adventure on the job because it had a hopper on it, and the hopper's all right if you're doing woodwork and stuff. But we were spraying block work and doing quite large amounts, so the hopper would have just fucking caused us more trouble than it's worth. So we had the GX21 and the 350 dunked into a big gorilla tub. 121 square meter.
Yeah.
That's not.
Yeah.
Is that a lot?
Not really.
That doesn't feel like a lot. I'm sure it's more than that.
It was 121.
What, all of it?
Yeah, twice.
That doesn't sound like a...
That's right, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry. Anyway.
Yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? Yeah, shit. Well, I mean, we were in and out of there by 2 o'clock.
Bear in mind, we had to fuck about for an hour before.
Yeah, because we were trying to figure out how to get the sprayer to work, and ended up we just changed all of the packings in it because we had a packing replacement kit.
Was it the packers?
I think that's what that is.
Oh, right, yeah.
I'm still unsure exactly what packings are,
but
in terms of sprayers. But
we changed the filter.
We changed something.
Yeah, and it worked.
Turns out as well, if you own a GX21, so you know the little outlet bit just
by the valve.
Yeah, just before the pressure gauge. So you can unscrew the pressure gauge, and then there's another little bolt that you can unscrew.
Quite a bit bigger.
It's a bit bigger, and you unscrew that, and there's a filter in there. So if your GX21's playing up, it's probably that filter, because we looked in it and it was fucked.
Absolutely. Yeah, I've not changed that. I didn't even know there was a filter there, and I've not changed it.
I don't remember. I think me and Max might have taken that out and just left it out.
We did. No, we did last week. Because
Yeah.
what happened was,
it's like a weird small manifold filter. I never knew it was in there.
Yeah, last week we left it out, and I sprayed the final coat, by sieving the paint through. So you can get around it, but I wouldn't advise it.
No.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so we had that, and we're just knocking up contract 50-50 in there, sprayed it on the block work. I think we could have just probably got away with... I reckon we probably could have got away with just one of amphibolin.
I'll tell you what, yeah.
Amphibolin is the fucking dogs.
Oh, it come up a fucking trip. We
only used 4 tubs.
No, 3.
3?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, we bought 4, we used 3.
Yeah, so
that's what, 25, 30, 37 litres.
Yeah, so, yeah, 3 tubs. Oh, yeah, we did mix a bit of fucking...
Oh, yeah, and we had a bit of... It was just, because we're moving in there, it's just a bit of use what we got. Piss with the cock you got. That's the phrase I like. And that cock was Weather Shield and amphibolin mixed together. Cause
yeah, but I reckon if you'd put the other tub of... you could have probably got about 30 square metres to a 12-litre tub.
Is that good?
Well, I don't know. But I'm just saying that anyway, because it's quite handy to know, isn't it? Because if
I'd
known that...
Just for future reference.
Yeah, if you're spraying it, if you're spraying block work, then you get about 30 square metres to 12 litres.
And I think the contract wasn't really needed. I think that was just a bit of a safety net.
Yeah, but it came up well, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Bearing in mind, last weekend we did 2 coats of contract and a coat of
Weather Shield. And I don't think it came up not as easy.
No, and that was a Saturday morning.
We were there
Saturday.
About 3, weren't we? Yeah, 3-4ish on that.
That was a Saturday for 3 of us, and then I went back Sunday at 10 and finished at half 2, 3.
When did we record the podcast last week?
Friday.
It was Friday.
Yeah.
What was I doing Friday?
I don't know. It was Friday, wasn't it? Because we went. Emma took us to the pub.
Oh yeah. No, yeah. I think I had a bit of an earlier-ish day.
Yeah. So
a bit of podcast admin buried 34 minutes into the fucking episode, but there might not be a podcast next week.
There won't be a podcast next week.
Well, you won't be on the podcast next week.
Oh, you can do it?
No, I might do.
Okay.
See what I can rustle up.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Hang on. Yeah. What?
Hold on. Hold the fucking telephone. Let me.
Hang on.
You know what I think?
Bear with me.
Next week, me and Al Walker Harris are going to be doing the podcast.
Oh, fuck.
You forgot about that, didn't you?
Is that the weekend he's coming up? Yeah. Best leave the shekkies then, don't I? Well, tell you what, Al, at least you get a comfy chair.
Oh, shit me.
Oh, fuck.
I told you about that weeks ago.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I do apologise. I'll be in Cornwall.
Oh, I think it was. Yeah, Sunday the 26th. Yeah, Al.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure, mate. It says it right fucking...
I thought you said I can't make the 26th. I can make the week after.
Sunday the 26th. Unless he's done it wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't. Yeah, sorry. No,
so
that was
after.
me. Yeah, it's the week after.
No,
Ignore
right.
me. Sorry, people. Sorry, Al.
Yeah.
With dyslexia, reading comprehension.
I like that. That was good.
That was
What
fucking roller coaster.
Yeah, I like that.
Was.
Good tension, Ryan. Well done.
Did you want to play Marie's Get Fucked now or in the extras?
Let's do it now because she's a friend of the show.
Yeah, but she probably pays, doesn't she?
Yeah, but let's just do it now.
Or should we do? We've got another. We can get fucked.
Well, let's do. Yeah, let's
Which one would you want in the? What do you want in the free and what do you want in the extras?
Do your one in the free, and then we'll put Marie's in the paid.
Right, and this was submitted on the Google Forms.
Was it?
Which we've got 41 responses on there now in the time we've been doing it. If you go onto our Instagram page, 2Dex1Mike, you can find it in our bio. It just looks like a bit of a dodgy link. Click on it, and then you can just... I don't know who the fuck sends these in. If there is a way of finding out, I don't know how to. But I just get a nice little email sometimes through the week saying that we've got a response on there, and it sometimes cheers me up through the day because I read them and they're a good laugh. I work alone and need to vent my frustration on you guys to help me in my mental state. So, took a job on, a very large loft conversion with ply all over.
Ooh.
It's someone I know, so here goes. Priced it too low, my fault.
Oh.
Place is full of shit, dust and dirt, tools, bits of fucking wood everywhere. It's basically not ready for paint, but again, my fault for starting the fucking job.
Oh.
Can't spray it because customer doesn't want me to, and it's so full of dirt it'd be a nightmare, so roller and brush it is. Sometimes I just stand looking at the job thinking, why the fuck did I start this shit and feel like it will drag on for weeks? I've thought about just not turning up or faking illness like COVID. Is this normal? Have you ever been on a job and want to sit in a corner and cry like a baby, or is this just me?
No, it's not you. Not at all.
I've banged my head numerous times on the fucking beams and sick of crawling about getting covered in shit.
No.
Thanks for listening. Never again. My prices are going up after this one. Regards, Northern Bastard.
Aye. No, well done.
Member of Crumps a Cunt Association of Fellowship.
Good.
Welcome along.
Welcome to the club. Yes. No, we've all been there without a doubt. We've all done that.
And it honestly, that list of jobs where I've wanted to sit in the corner and cry, it isn't just one. It isn't just one hand. It's probably hands and toes.
Yeah.
I was born in Alton, so that's at least 30.
No, you're not at all. I've gone to jobs working for builders. They're the fucking worst.
Yeah, we're on site work at the moment. If we had clear runs, we'd be out of there in 2 weeks. Currently, this job is on about its 6th fucking week. The
best way to get their attention is to turn up, and if you're not feeling it, just say I can't fucking work because of all this shit, and just walk away.
So
just walk away because they are a fucking nightmare.
Me and Dad were working for and I'm sure if you're a regular listener, you have heard this story. We were working on a very fucking big manor house. They had a very long drive in, and they had a very long drive out the back. And it's not the type of job where you show up and you knock on the door. It's not like some outside, you knock on the door, they offer you a cup of coffee and you have a little chat with them. No, you just show up and you crack on. They don't talk to you. You don't really talk to them.
You barely talk to the housekeeper.
Yeah, the housekeeper's as much of a cunt as they are. The only person that was safe was the gardener, and that's because he was a fucking pothead as well. He bought bag off of me. So, anyway, and we got on really well with the gardener. He was a proper safe bloke when he was from up north. He was from the Midlands, wasn't he? He was a proper safe fucking bloke.
He was brilliant.
And
this drive was long enough that you could actually talk yourself for not working for the day, driving up the fucking drive.
It was probably like a good 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, driving up the drive.
You reckon it was about a mile, don't you?
Yeah, it was a good mile.
About a mile getting up there, and they probably had about the same, if not longer, out the back. And out the back brought you out into a nice little village with a nice pub. Anyway, me and Dad were driving up there one morning. We're driving up the drive, and we really couldn't be arsed. This job was just so fucking shit. And we're driving up, and I think, did we speak to the gardener, or did we just drive past him?
I think we said hello to the gardener.
Yeah, I think
we drove past.
We drove up there. We drove up the drive, saw the gardener, gave him a bit of a wave, and then just carried on down the drive until the drive turned into the fucking drive out the back, and then we just kept going, and we just didn't go there for the day because neither of us could be fucking arsed with their fucking bullshit.
Exactly, and we know exactly how you feel.
Honestly,
and honestly, if you're self-employed, why do you put up with that shit? You shouldn't have to.
It is so easy. Like, and I can't remember what job it was the other day that I was just like, I'm getting that. It wasn't even like. Pardon me. It wasn't even like a bad job. I think last week was a bit of a bad week for me. This week's been a lot better. But it was like still, I think it was Monday, Tuesday I was there, so I was still in a bit of a funk and I still wasn't really feeling it. All of my sheets were down, all of my fucking rollers are out and they're living in the house, so I've got to tidy everything up. was about 2 o'clock, and I just looked at it all, and I was just like, can I bring myself to just turn around and just walk out?
Yeah.
Fuck the cost of the dust sheets. Fuck the cost of the roller and the
walk
pole.
away.
Just literally fucking shut the door behind me, leave everything out, everything down, and just get in the van and just go. I wouldn't ever work for Joe again. Mate, you'd be really pissed with me.
Yeah.
But really, am I that fucked off with it that I will just fucking get in the van? I genuinely sat in the front of the van. I put my keys in the fucking ignition. I just turned and I didn't turn the ignition on. I just turned like the accessory thing on. I just sat there going, "Oh, I wish I could fucking do it. I knew I wouldn't, but I wish I fucking could."
Yeah, we've all been there. We've all been there.
Yeah. The worst bit about it is the easiest way to get out of that situation is to fucking do it. That's the worst bit. The one thing you don't want to do
is the thing you've got to do.
It's the easiest solution to get out of that fucking job. It is. Yeah. Oh, pardon me. It's like I don't know. Yeah, like you're being held hostage, and the only thing you got to do is eat a bit of chocolate cake to get out of it. But you really don't like chocolate. But you're like, oh, he's only eating a chocolate cake. But I really don't fucking want to do it.
Yeah.
I really don't want to do it.
No, we've all been there.
Oh,
We've
yeah.
all been there.
Oh, fucking hundreds of jobs, mate. Most fucking days are like that for me.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. But then, I mean, on the job we're on now, then you'll get out of that. And the job we're on now, the fucking bloke's a great bloke. He's
a good
funny as
laugh,
fuck.
isn't he? Yeah, and he sort of
understands.
understands some things. There's a bit of leeway and wiggle room. He's a customer that's involved in the job, but not unreasonably involved.
Yeah.
Like he sort of trusts you to know what you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
But will also request, is it possible we could do this?
Yeah. And you can take the piss out of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He said something. He called himself a fat cunt the other day. I can't remember what it was about, but he was like, "Oh, I bet you're thinking that fat." Oh no, we were talking about the podcast.
Yeah.
And he goes, "I can't listen to it because I tune in and the first words be that fat cunt we're working for." I'm like, no, John, not you, mate. You're all right.
But it is. Yeah, that's it. That was the first person that I wasn't embarrassed.
Yeah,
have listened to the podcast.
Yeah,
John,
go on, mate. Yeah,
because you've actually got it. Yeah,
Yeah.
You understand where we're coming from. But no.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a brilliant bloke.
It isn't. You're not the only one. And
Yeah.
It probably won't be the only job, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And can you not wait for them to go out or something? And just fucking slide the sprayer up in like your Merca bag or something, or in a box, or just in your lunch bag or something. And just
but
fucking
to be
wait
fair,
until
though,
they go
who
out.
are they to tell you how to do
yeah.
your job? You know what I mean? If that's what you think is the best job to do, then fucking do it. You know,
How good of mates are they? Are they really good mates, or are they just sort of people you know that you can sort of be like, just fuck off?
Yeah.
I think there's no such thing in my mind. Not that I regularly do a lot of work, but I'm either doing it for free because I've got time off of my actual fucking work and I'm helping you out, or you're paying me like a normal customer.
Yeah.
There's no fucking half price and I'll help you out. No.
Yeah.
I'm either fucking doing it for a crate of beers and because I actually like you, or you're paying me £200 a day to fucking come and do it.
Yeah. Right. What we do for time?
Don't forget to follow at S&D_decorating.
Yeah, whatever. You know, edition. You know where I
I
am.
tell you what, the easiest way to listen to this next 30 seconds of the podcast is load up last week's episode and listen to the last 30 seconds of fucking
it's
that.
so much easier.
2decks1mike@gmail.com.
That's the important thing,
Yeah, emails are always good. I don't think we had any this week, or if we did have any, Dad didn't fucking give them to me.
Oh, we've got to talk about Screwfix as well in the extras.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Painting and decorating tips by TJ on YouTube.
Yeah, TJ decorating at Instagram.
2decks1mike on Instagram. That's where you can find the Google form to submit some anonymous feedback. Honestly, I've had a couple of people just write cunt in there, which is that's quite funny.
Yeah,
it's just annoying because I get an email thinking it'll be some good content. Like fucking that Northern Bastards one was fucking good fucking bit that.
But then But that's
or
it.
the other thing actually is a good bit. Can you get like another decorator to come and help you out for a couple of days? Because that's always the thing. If you can have a laugh with someone there and get them to have a push on, because that's the thing when you're working with someone, is that things are getting done without you doing them. When you're working on your own, things only get done because you're the cunt fucking doing it. But if you've got someone else there, even if it's just for like a day, things will get done that you don't need to do, and that's such a fucking big pressure off.
Yeah.
So even if you call around all your decorator mates and go, look, mate, I'm really struggling. Can you give me just like a day? No.
That's a heater.
Yeah, no.
In my vehicle.
No, I don't care.
Oh, okay, sorry. Fucking hell.
If we can't have the fucking fans in your computer on,
All
we
right.
can't have your heater on.
Okay.
Sorry. Get yourself. You got a little oil burner one under there, didn't you? Have
No.
that one turned on.
Right. Anyway.
That's how you know you.
Anyway.
If you want to listen to
The extras.
the extras, which is this
Gold.
podcast, did you send out RUPDS's one?
No.
Then why is this fucking address scrubbed off of the board?
I tell you why. Should I tell you why?
Because you're a fucking idiot. Yeah, I know.
No.
Anyway, if you go to pod.fan... No, you can't explain yourself. Because you're not being able to explain yourself. I wrote them up there so you can fucking send it out. Al's coming up in a couple of weeks to pick his up. I don't think Musher from fucking Birmingham is coming down to pick up his handy.
Right, can I explain myself? Right,
No.
thank you.
Go on.
Because I had the semi-final Screwfix interview on a fucking webinar.
That board's hardly held onto the fucking door. You could have taken it off. It falls off every other week.
And I didn't,
If I give that door a quick kick, that'll fall down.
and I didn't want the Screwfix people to see his address, so I took it off
Fuck
the board.
right off.
That's-
I've heard excuses, and that is one of the poorest I've ever fucking heard.
Well,
anyway, if you go to pod.fan/TWO-decorators-and-a-microphone-extras.
I'll put a description in the link below.
Thank you. Completely fucking that up. You can help support your favourite show from as little as £2.50 a month. You can get $2.50, a $5 or a tenner, depending on how fucking well you're earning and how well you think this podcast is going. But normally there's at least half hour extra.
Of gold.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't quite say that, but we sort of, because we know who's in the extras, we sort of slag a few more people off of the internets off a bit more, and mostly Ian Crump. I mean, but we've done that openly in this podcast because he's fucked us off because he had a go at our mate fucking John Mears.
Exactly.
And John, again, like I say it every week, and I'm going to have a quick little stroke of him again. jmears.co.uk. Anything you want to know about sales and marketing for fucking decorators.
Yeah.
John's got it. He's also written a book. The book's fucking fantastic.
He's done a course.
He's done fucking legal documents for us. The man's a fucking salesman.
Although he's not...
Is he a rep?
Although
is he a rep or a salesman?
I mean, I don't know if we could value his opinion because he's not a decorator.
Oh, yeah, no, he definitely can't. No, he's never applied it himself into his own job. Not that he's got fucking years of experience in sales, is it?
No. Anyway, we're going to say that for the extras.
Yeah, but
we are really going to let rip on that one.
John's a fucking legend. jmears.co.uk, I think it is, or .com, I can never remember, but you're not fucking idiots. You can find it. He's on Twitter, he's on Instagram, he's on fucking everything. Buy his book, go on his blog,
course. Do his marketing
buy his
course.
Courses, buy his fucking...
I mean, you can do his course. You won't get a free ruler, but then...
No, rule.
Yeah, but then who...
Ruler is a king.
Yeah.
Or a queen.
Yeah. Well, you won't get a free rule.
You won't. But also, you can use 2 decks 1 mic as a reference for his courses, and I think it gets a bit cheaper.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, John's a fucking legend.
Yeah.
We're not so much. 2 decks 1 mic, S&D_decorating, podfan, email,
It's taking 3 minutes to wind this fucking podcast up.
Anything else?
Anyway, thanks for that.
Do we have anything else?
No, have a good week. See you later. Take care. Cheers, guys.
Here's a little. We normally play a bit of music on the outro of the extras, but I'll play Crump's theme for the outro of this one.
Okay.
He's not the clown. He's the entire fucking circus. See you next week.